You'll see. It's going to be good. Back sitting here with Mr. David Duchovny. Thank you for helping us out with that.
It's my pleasure.
Predictions into the future.
Yes, to look backward into the future.
Yeah, I know. We should change the name of it at some point.
No, it's much funnier.
We started doing it in 1993, and when we were talking about let's look to the future, the year 2000, and then we realized a couple of months ago, what are we doing?
Yeah.
All the way to the year 2000. The hell.
Funny.
Now, this is a lot of people are talking about this. You're done with the X-Files.
Yeah.
You're leaving the X-Files, which is making a lot of people unhappy.
He's happy. I'm
Yeah,
down.
right.
I got right there.
Everyone's sad except one guy who's laughing at everything. He just thinks he's here to laugh. Are you going to miss it?
Where would he get that idea?
Yeah, right.
He's obviously never seen the show, right? I'm sorry.
Stop rubbing me. Or continue if you wish. But are you going to, on a serious note, are you going to miss doing the X-Files?
Of course, I'll miss everything. I mean, I'm doing it 8 years. You miss the people, everything. I mean, when I was making the decision not to come back, I told my wife, and she said, you know, you got to follow your heart or whatever, you know, and follow your bliss or whatever that catchphrase is in the year 2000. I can't remember what it was.
Right.
And I said, that's great, that's really supportive and everything. And then I kind of just idly did the math of what I probably could get per episode and multiplied it by 22, and I told her the number, and she said, get your ass back on the show.
Get out of here, and you must have turned down a lot of money to do that.
Well, I mean, you know how it goes. The longer you work, the more you get. And, but
No, they're whittling me down. I'm pretty much on a volunteer basis here.
Yeah.
I'm in danger of being fired by an intern on this show. But no, yeah, it's a big decision, but, you know, on to bigger and better things.
Well, just different things.
Yeah. Well, you've been working, I understand there was a fire on the set. Was this on the set of the movie?
Of Evolution,
Of Evolution?
Yeah, we had a fire. We had a big, where this rock lands and alien life form starts to grow in this cavern. And it was
That's the same old story, huh?
Yeah, you know, same old thing. The normal thing.
Yeah.
What you do on this show most nights.
Yeah, exactly.
And what we had was all this crazy plant life and growing in this cavern, and all of it was plastic, and we had fireballs coming at us, you know, for a finale scene, and they caught kind of, and toxic smoke kind of was everywhere, and we had to be whisked off the set, and we closed down for the day, but the news reported it, that I had been the only one whisked off the set, and I was secreted.
Secreted?
Or secreted, as they say in America.
Don't ever, you don't want to be secreted, yeah.
I don't think I can go on.
No, I think this is it for you now.
I was secreted.
Yes.
To a nearby shopping mall.
What?
Yeah, it was like, I guess the implication was that I was so upset to see people incinerated in front of me that I had to go spend some of the money that I don't deserve.
They sometimes just make things up about anybody in the public eye.
I just love the idea of me, like, get him to a shopping mall. He's very upset.
Quickly. Get him out of here. I can't believe you're around when there's fire being introduced onto a film set. I mean, I would just
at this point.
What's that?
Neither can I after that. But
yeah, I would always want a body double. If there was a sex scene, I would want to be in it. But other than that, no, even that should have a body double. But I would want to be in my trailer for anything remotely dangerous.
Well, that's why they usually do those scenes towards the end of the film, just in case you get incinerated. They, you know, they pretty much have enough in the can that they can release it without you.
Right. Or just film 2 scenes where your like back is kind of turned. Mr. Duchovny, I'll be there in a minute.
He's a little charred.
Yeah, he looks smoky. We have a clip here from Evolution.
It's actually in that cavern that went up in smoke, actually, so you'll see what I'm talking about.
This is, tell us what's happening here.
This is towards the middle of the film where myself and Orlando Jones, who play these local teachers at a community college in Arizona, have stumbled upon these alien life forms that are growing and very hostile and aggressive, and they're going to start killing people, or they have killed people, and we're trying to just figure out what's going on. The government has already moved in, so I don't know if I made any sense there, but go ahead and look at it.
That made more sense than most setups we have here. Let's take a look at this clip from Evolution. Those really look great. So it's creatures.
Thank you. I know I look damn good in a red containment suit. You know how sometimes you want to buy the wardrobe after a movie?
Yeah.
I purchased that little baby right
Yeah,
away.
just
But it's directed by Ivan Reitman, who did Ghostbusters, so it's like a 20-year return to that genre for him that he created. So it's like, it's funny and it's crazy and it's a wild ride, but it's hysterically funny at the same time.
And it used to be when they made a creature movie, they would have puppets and stuff like that,
Oh,
you know.
oh, really? They had puppets?
They had puppets,
right?
yeah. Don't be afraid. But now everything, are these computer generated? What are
My
they?
daughter just had her first experience with puppets, and she said she was freaked out by them. She was like, pup, no good. She's 2 years old. Pup, too weird.
Yeah, pups and circus clowns are frightening.
Pup,
And
no good. But we had these, most of it was CGI, it's computer generated, but we had puppets, which were these big blue monkeys, about 9 foot tall actors.
I saw these. We have actually there's a picture, a still
yeah,
of.
okay.
That's one of the blue. That's the best our show could do.
Yeah.
Basically.
The best was after the fire, you know, all the blue monkeys had to be secreted out as well.
Right.
Of the scene. So all these actors had their heads off and they were talking on their cell phones in these blue monkey outfits, calling their agents and complaining. But these monkeys were Julianne Moore, who's in the movie as well, the great actress. They are naked because they're monkeys. Monkeys don't wear clothes.
Not often. No.
And they had something, you know, they had sex organs of some kind, but we couldn't really, they had something going on down there. It wasn't hanging and it wasn't open, but it was, you know what I'm saying?
This sounds like a police report. Can you describe it further?
We just couldn't figure out what they were, and also since they're 9 feet tall, if you can imagine, the actor's head is like at the neck, and then the head with the eyes in it is actually blind. You know? So the actor, you know, looks through the neck when it's open. So we were trying to steal looks at the package, you know.
To try and tell if is it male, female, right?
We were trying to look, but we would always look when the head of the monkey was turned away, but actually the actual actor would be looking at us, and he was like, "What are you checking out, man? What's your problem, man?" I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stare." But Julianne actually came up with a great word to describe this kind of androgynous sex organ, which was the, I don't know if I can say it on TV, but it's a testina. Okay. Well, if I...
Sadly, I've heard that term.
Sadly, indeed, yeah.
Yes.
But actually, if I can say testina, I should go for our second favorite description of that organ. Would you like to hear that one?
Yes, please.
Vagical. Ah, you like that one better?
Yeah.
You prefer the vagical.
Haven't heard that one. Now, you have, on this topic, you expose yourself in the film at one point.
I expose the back business. The
back business.
My ass, yeah.
The buttocks. The buttocks are exposed.
The buttocks.
You moon somebody in the...
I do. It was kind of an improv moment where I found myself standing in a Jeep, and I haven't had much experience with Jeeps. Have you?
No, not at all.
You have to stand to get into them. I didn't know, because if it had been a car, I probably wouldn't have been able to get my ass up against the window. You know, it's tough, actually. I'm not that limber. So I found myself standing there. I just had an argument with another character, and it just seemed in character to throw the pressed ham against the glass like that.
Right.
So that's what I did, and Ivan Reitman shot it, and he said, you know, it seems funny to me. I don't know if it's funny, but, you know, we'll keep shooting it and maybe put it in the movie. From the early screenings on, he said, you know, the movie plays great, but that moment when you moon, like, everybody gets on board, and it's just a great ride from then on. He's like, your ass is magic. You know?
You should have it insured. Yeah. Now, I would think... Did you just have to do it once? Or it's because in movies, sometimes you have to do it, like, again and again and again.
Yeah, like 60 times. And we were shooting in Arizona, and I did it maybe 10, 12 times, and then my ass started to get tired, you know. My ass isn't used to working that hard, so...
Right.
And it was also cold, and I was tired of just whipping my pants off. But I'm the kind of actor that likes to give to the other actors, you know? Yeah,
you like to... 110%.
115 sometimes. And I don't like to... I don't like when another actor kind of shuts it down when he's off camera. I like to just give. So what I did was I didn't want to expose myself anymore. I went into a tent, and I took my pants down, and I took a Polaroid of my ass like that. And then when it came time when Julianne Moore and Ted Levine were on camera, and it came time when I would moon them, I kind of held a Polaroid up like that. And then because I drove off, my line was, "Fruit basket for General Woodman," and I'd whip out the Polaroid, and then I go, "Yeah, I'm driving off," like that.
That was nice. You're doing your own little puppet theater there.
I'm just giving to the other actors.
Now, this is not the first time that you've exposed yourself in a film, though, is it?
No. The first film I ever did, when I was green and didn't know any better, I actually had the possibility for frontal nudity, which, the possibility, I don't know what that means, but...
After Secreted, we're just, you know, you've been having a terrible time.
I'm tired. I mean,
yeah,
that's just horrible. It was a Henry Jaglom film called New Year's Day, which was the first acting job I really ever had, and it was kind of an improv film, and I was getting kicked out of the house by a girlfriend who was the star of the movie, Maggie Jacobson. And she and Henry came to me and he said, "You got to get kicked out naked because you're the bad guy and I want you humiliated." And I didn't know that you didn't actually have to be naked for a movie to appear.
Right, because they
naked.
have things that you can wear that are like flesh colored.
Whatever, they have cameras that don't have to go down. You know, they just.
Right, I forgot about that. Yeah. Sorry.
There are many ways to not actually expose yourself frontally in a movie. But being green, I didn't know. And Henry came to me and he said, you know, is it okay if I shoot the penis? And I said, shoot the penis? If you have to shoot the penis, you shoot the penis. So if I shoot the penis, then the penis might be in the picture. So if I shoot the penis is in the picture. And I was like, you know, you can shoot the penis. That's okay with me. And I was like, so as it turned out, luckily the penis was not shot.
Right.
And did not bounce into frame or anything.
Right,
like that.
right. But I hope that there's probably footage of it somewhere that someone's got, or maybe the director has it somewhere, and he's...
It's like uncut.
All right, I'm done with you. We're gonna pull the lever, and you... good a time as any to stop, probably. Evolution opens on Friday.
Yes, it does. This Friday. It's really funny. I hope you all see it. I really love it.
Go check out the film Evolution, and you're always a great guest, and you were a good sport to help us out today. Thank you very much for doing it. David Duchovny, thank you very much.